Rainbow Family Life Stories by Jodey Bateman. Interviews with Rainbow Family of Living Light folks conducted between 1977 and 2008. Scanned in 2018. Jodey Bateman may be contacted on Facebook. 12.C.Blackjack. My Scarf. The story Blackjack tells gives a good idea of the concepts of causation, how things hang together in the universe, that many rainbow people hold. Blackjack. This is my magic scarf, but it's not mine, you see. It's just something that keeps going in a flow, in a circle. I was hitching across the states with my buddy Red Dog. This was in the fall of '73, and we got a ride with this guy who didn't have no socks, and I traded him my extra socks for the scarf. Then I wore it in a lot of real heavy times and karma and learning experiences. We were in Taos and we met Dennis and these two ladies who lived in Oklahoma, and they hitchhiked with us. This guy Roy, he picked us up and he had just gotten out of the service. We traveled on to Stillwater, Oklahoma. This guy who picked us up, his wife didn't know where he went, so she put out an APB on him. So the cops all came with shotguns at our heads and narcs and sheriffs and acted like we were bank robbers. I was holding a lid and I looked over and there was a shotgun at my head. This guy who owned the pickup had gone in a store. When he came out, he seen the cops. The cops took photographs of us. Red Dog was asleep in the back of the pickup and the cops yelled, "Hands up!" They asked me, "Who has the pink slip for the car?" And I dropped a baggie full of pot. They took us to the slammer and checked us out. We were laughing, and they told us not to smile while they took our pictures. They found out it was all a mistake, and the cop said, "I sure am glad I didn't have to shoot any of you guys." We went back to the pickup. We found that they hadn't even found the baggie of pot. It was together. Anyway, this scarf has been through many experiences like that. We traveled and did all sorts of adventures like this. Many hardships that could have been hardships just flew by with love. In other words, the Spirit was kind to me. We met Patty, this lady who was with us through all this. She got thrown in jail for being a minor with no papers. So we returned to Bean Station, Tennessee, to Sunflower Commune. The second day I was there, we found 2,000 hits of acid under a rock. This dealer told us he had spaced it out on the farm. One of us took it to New York and sold enough of it to get our winter food. Plus, we had acid for the winter. I gave this guy Joe the scarf because he really liked it. Then I was hitchhiking in Oregon a year later. I went to the Rainbow Farm at Drain. I got really sick with tonsillitis, and Garrick took me to the Drain Co-op store to sleep, and Patty was there with the scarf. Joe had given it to her. So then I wore it for a while, and I lost it in Santa Cruz on the beach, and then at this year's Rainbow Gathering in Oregon, Jimmer was wearing the scarf on one side. I said, "Where did you get this scarf?" He said, "I got it at a second-hand store in Tucson. Do you want it?" And he gave it to me. There's a lot of stories of miracles like that.